Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 PS3 review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Ghostbusters, which if you've never played it before, it's basically a third-person shooter. At the start here you've got career and multiplayer. I'll show the multiplayer off because it is actually pretty good. Options, you can remap some of the controls, not all. You can change inversion, you can change speed. Extras, basically they are the basic of the basics. You've got like art images and videos and that's about it. You can choose new career when you go into the career for the first time, but after you've played it a bit you can either resume your career or replay the mission. I'm just going to be showing off the first mission here because I don't want to spoil anything about the game because it is fantastic. When you choose to replay missions though, then you get to choose like sections of the level. It also shows how many artifacts you've got and how many ghost scans, but I'll explain what they are in just a little bit. I'm just going to cut into the level though because the loading times do take a little while. So let's get straight to it. The combat in the game is pretty much what everyone was asking about, at least I know I was, and it works like this. You've got your proton pack, you've got your beams and all that, you can get your slime guns and stuff like that, you can get a lot of secondary weapons like boson darts, so there's all sorts of weapons on the game, including some sort of shock thing for your main weapon as well, which is pretty cool. But basically, the ghosts fly around, obviously, being ghosts, or stand around, whatever they want to do, and they've got a health meter. The health meter goes next to your targeting reticule, basically a crosshair, and is a green circle. When that circle gets down to a little red one, then it basically means that you're able to throw out the trap and capture them. You've got to then use your capture beam, and basically you get to move the right analog around, aiming the ghost left or right a bit, up and down, stuff like that, and the ghost then gets sucked up into the trap, and you've got to go and retrieve the trap. If it's your trap, if it's one of the computers, they'll get it. But basically, the ghost's AI is actually pretty smart, and when you throw out the trap, they know that they're going to get caught, and the whole point is that if they're pushing left and you're pulling right, they'll work out that you're pulling right, and all of a sudden turn around and go right, so that they can escape. So the AI actually works really well in the game. If the ghosts are being annoying like they are now, then you can actually slam them about a bit and slam them into walls and basically show them who's boss and see you're going in that trap one way or another. As you go through the game, doing well capturing ghosts and basically helping your teammates out and that, and it goes the same on online as well, helping your teammates and stuff like that, gets you money, and basically the money you can use to upgrade your weapons and stuff. You can also scan things with a PKA meter, which I'll get to that in a second, but basically when you scan them, it goes in, if you push start, it goes into Tobin's Spirit Guide, and you get a read up about the things that you've scanned, which is pretty cool. But the equipment, as I say, you can just, well, spend to upgrade and things like that, so you can buy like blast stream focusing, slam dunk trapping, just all sorts of stuff. These are just the basic ones, because again, I'm only on the first level, just not to spoil much. You can also scan for artifacts and read about them. There's also training if you want to do that, if you're struggling with a part of the game. But basically, the PKA meter, you just push a button, you get this screen like this, and the whole point is you have to scan things. You have to search around for ectoplasm, you can scan the ghosts, and just all sorts of stuff like that. And as I say, you can then view what you've just scanned and read up about it. So that's pretty much a single player, and there's 9 missions if I've counted correctly, and it is just really damn good. It's not scary or anything, so you don't have to worry about that. It's the type of thing that kids can definitely play, and the voice acting is just fantastic. It's like having a third Ghostbusters movie, so if you were a fan of the movies, you're definitely going to like the game. But anyway, on to the online. So this is basically the menus for the online. You've got quick matches, unranked matches, browse matches, create matches, you can view your multiplayer statistics, you can view your friends, your invitations, you can change some of the options. I'm going to go on to create match just to show you some of the stuff you can do. You can go on campaign mode and instant mode. Campaign mode is not the main game, just warning you now, it is basically just a load of the missions from the instant mode and that, because you can choose all sorts of different modes. You've got containment, which is capture as many ghosts as possible, survival, stay alive, destruction, slime dunk, protection, where you have to protect PKA distributors, thief, where you have to stop them from stealing things. You can then choose from a load of different levels, there's absolutely tons as you can see there. You've then got, you can put it on ranked or unranked. If it's off, if you haven't got it on ranked, you can choose the difficulty of the ghosts and that. You can choose public slots, just stuff like that. But from there, when you start like select what you want to do, you then get to choose which Ghostbuster you want and which weapon speciality you want. Which, to be fair, I might as well take the slime gun to show it off. But you can choose from the 4 basic ones, and this is the only problem with the online really, the fact that it does take quite a while to find a game. So I'm just going to cut into some footage hopefully. Well, to be fair, this is the online mode, however, I must say that I am actually on my own. This is one of the things that you can do on the game. If you really can't find a match but still want to play those type of missions, you can go online on your own. And to be fair, it is a quite useful feature because it's good for newbies who've never played the game before, who want to learn the maps and learn the gameplay types before they just all of a sudden throw themselves into ranked matches and stuff. You don't get infinite ammo though with the multiplayer mode. It's one thing you have to watch out for. And you can also get some cool power-ups like a shield, or you can get pink slime which turns the ghosts against each other. But for the most part it is pretty much the same thing. You're going around capturing ghosts in your traps, or just blowing the hell out of them and hoping that they die without the trap, and just stuff like that really. But that was basically the online mode. I haven't really noticed any lag or anything. The only downside is that I am really struggling to find people to play it with, as you saw there, as I had to show on my own. The only thing I have really got left to mention are the cutscenes and voice acting. I know I've done a little bit about it, but basically the cutscenes are truly fantastic. And you might have noticed that I've actually spoke about 15 times faster than I usually do, and I usually talk fast, just so that I can actually show a part one off, because every time I've tried to do this vid, it's been too long because of a cutscene. So now I've finished everything I'm going to say. I'm going to end with a bit of a cutscene, then the end of the vid will happen really, the sign off.
Good work. Are you alright?
Nice going. You might really be the right person for this job.
Yes, you have destroyed a significant section of a 5-star New York hotel in just under 3 hours. Your mother and I are so proud. Aren't we, Egon?
He's got something. Let's track it down.
So there we go then, that's been the review. I hope you've enjoyed it, or at least found it helpful. You might have noticed I didn't score the game. Well, that's because it's a matter of personal opinion, and yours may very well differ from my own. I'm just here to show you a bit about the game. If you like it or not, well, that's up to you. If you don't like it, or you do like it, feel free to comment. Also, if I haven't answered any of your questions that you may have had, I might have forgot something, or it might just be something obscure. Again, feel free to comment, ask, always willing to help out. Otherwise, if you don't like commenting on YouTube, head over to www.vc-forums.com, where you can chat with me and a bunch of other lads who love the VC, the WiiWare, and hell, even a lot of other systems. We cater to pretty much everything. You can just go there, have a chat about a game, ask about some games, etc. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.